Hello, 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 and welcome. I did it. I hit the A button. Are you happy? Ace Attorney. So this is actually 3 games in one. So it looks like this is the first one. I have never played Ace Attorney before. I've seen like little things online, like the objection thing and like whatnot. I've heard a little bit about some of the trials, but I've never actually played an Ace Attorney game. But people are like, oh, it's like the all the courtroom stuff and from like Danganronpa. It's like, oh yeah, that was fun. And this was on sale a while back, so I got it. Oh, controller's vibrated. Okay, so y'all, I think it's that guy. Purple suit, something of a como over. Oh my gosh, is he gonna pin it on Leon? Hold on, hold on. Did you get your fingerprints on that statue? See, instead of just like, I mean, to be fair, instead of trying to pin it on one specific person, you could just like take your fingerprints off the statue and like put it in the dumpster. Boy, am I nervous! White! Also, please don't expect me to pronounce that name properly, like, ever. Because it's a W and an R. Yes, Chief. Glad I made it on time. I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes a murder trial right off the bat like this. Ha! What the... Me the defendant? Yes. Kind of owe my current job to him. It's over. Oh. Hello? Someone calling. So, oh, I'm gonna do it. Speaking of the vibrations of a Joy-Con, wasn't there a thing in the game, I want to say like Smash Brothers or whatever, where you could like customize the vibration? Remember there was a thing for like, you could customize the vibration for like your cell phone, or at least I could for mine. It's like, hey, if you get like a text from like this person, you can have it vibrate in this way. If you want to set an alarm for the morning, you can have it vibrate like this. Oh gosh, my neighbor who has their like, and like has their alarm at like 5 in the morning, and it does wake me up sometimes. Most people say it was you. What? My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. All about how... First case is a fairly simple one. Yep. Young woman was killed in her apartment. Guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Coincidentally, not only your first case, but you're defending your friend. Oh, oh gosh. He's an African himself in trouble. Oh, his fault. It's just terrible luck. It's weird. If I try to use B to advance text, that it makes that little sound, but it also takes like sometimes 2 presses. Okay, it's not just hitting B that makes the sound, but it's like, boom! I hit B and nothing happened. I hit B and that happened. I hit B and nothing happened. Hit B and that happened. Like you have to hit it twice, but for A you don't have to. Like boom, done. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, shoot, I got the American version. It doesn't have the U's. A little nervous. This trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thanks? Given the circumstances, we should have a test to us. Wouldn't you have the test, like, before the trial? A few simple questions, answer them clearly and concisely. Name of the defendant. Phoenix Wright. Larry Butts. What was the victim's name? Press the R button to check it at any time. Cindy. I didn't do that. Joy-Con, come back to me. A model, she lived in an apartment by herself. Her name is Cindy Stone. Cinderblock. To be fair, with multiple choice, I know it's not Mia Frey. That would leave Cinderblock and Cindy Stone, and Cindy Stone is like an actual, like, name. Of course it's a name. It's the name of the victim. She was hit with a blunt object. We saw that. It was the guy in the suit. Gosh, humans are fragile. One hit is all it takes. Like, seriously. To be fair, that's what bullets are for too, right? One bullet is enough to get the job done. That's why it's always such a big deal whenever someone comes to the hospital alive with a bullet. You know, well, gunshot wound, GSW. Gunshot wound, GSW. GSW takes a longer. Gunshot wound. The statue of the Thinker is found lying on the floor next to the victim. Court accepts it into evidence. Okay, but when do I get to shoot people with truth bullets? Uh-oh. He gets excited. See, this could be bad. Don't be smiling like that. Romeo and Juliet. No, not Romeo and Juliet. I was seeing other men. Just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Who's this other person? Victim's passport? She was in Paris until the day before she died. She should have stayed in Paris another day. Several sugar daddies. Yeah, I know what a sugar daddy is. He's to support her lifestyle. Dude! What do you think of her now? White? Annoyed. It's irrelevant. Irrelevant. Yeah. Let's get to the bottom of this. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Phoenix, you better call a medium. I'll tell you all about what really happened. Imagine if people could actually like talk to the dead in like a mystical sense. Why would they not just like, you know, have someone that's like, oh well, we've made contact with the deceased. It was actually this other guy who did it. Like, unless the deceased themselves has reason to put frame on someone else, like that's the thing. But no, just call up like the ghost to the stand. Yeah, get an Ouija board in trial. I mean, if those things actually worked, people would be doing that. Like, if we could like manifest ghosts and have them like do stuff and somehow interact with the world in some way, we would have them working labor. Like, don't try to deny it. We would have ghosts like working in factories and stuff. We'd have ghosts going down to like the coal mines. So we won't even need the canaries. Or did you not? You have the ghosts go through through the ground, like just come back. It's like, okay, well I found a deposit of rubies. A server signal. Signal. Boom. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. Objection! Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? Prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Man who found the body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. It's the guy in the purple suit. It would be interesting if you didn't see the, like, introduction part. And, like, it just started with, like, them in the courtroom. It's like, oh, shoot. Your best friend is accused of, like, killing this person. Should we, like, do the honorable thing as a lawyer and, like, try to get justice? Or, you know, the honorable thing as a defense lawyer and try to get them, like... Is acquitted the word? And, like, you know, should we try to do, like, that? Or should we, like, try to help our friend? Like, if you didn't actually know that he didn't actually do it until, like, the end. So, how did you go into the apartment then to find the body? Witness's account. I don't think the extra S after the apostrophe is necessary. I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment, and I saw her lying there. Woman, not moving, dead. Found myself unable to go inside. Thought the apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. At the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. The defendant right over there. To be fair, he does have rather recognizable hair. The truth, I can't defend you against testimony like that. Why isn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? There was a blackout in the building. But phones are supposed to work during a blackout because they're connected to the landline and not actually connected to the regular, like, electricity. So during a blackout, landlines do work. Yes, Your Honor. Only some cordless phones do not function normally. Nah. I'm pretty sure I used a cordless phone even during a blackout. Like, the phone has a battery in it, so it can retain a charge. So from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Alright, this is it. The real deal. Evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. So if we go here, if we say time of death is 4 p.m. to 5 p.m., but he said that it was exactly 1 p.m., that means he's lying. Uh, 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely certain. Present the autopsy report. Time of death was somewhere from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, find that hard to believe. Let me just slap this paper a few times. Oh gosh, I was about to go really dark with a joke. Directly, he contradicts the autopsy report. It was time of death sometime after 4 p.m. There's no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? I'm sorry, is a toad in here somewhere? See, like, if he is like, oh yeah, If he says like, I don't know, I think it was like 1 p.m. It's like, no, it's actually 4 p.m. Oh gosh, I'm bad at remembering time. Or if he had said, it's like, oh yeah, like 5 p.m. is when I found the body. If he had said it afterwards, like, oh yeah, I found the body at 7 p.m. It's like, yeah, I could have been sitting dead for a few hours, but why would the person be leaving a few hours later? So, new testimony. I found the body. I heard the time. It's a voice saying the time is probably coming from the television. Are you sure? I'm watching a video of a tape program, so I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Excuse me? I got this one. Excuse me, the power was off. What recorded voice? There was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. If it says, like, I don't know, there was something playing, because, like, a laptop would have still had power, so it could have just been playing, like, a pre-recorded video off, like, a laptop, but no, he had to go and say television. A voice from somewhere, I don't know, like a video or something. There's a blackout. I don't know, a laptop, maybe. I didn't hear the time. I saw the time. There's a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Can you stop? You could have been all like, oh yeah, I went up to her to, like, make sure, like, if she was dead or not, like, walk up to her. It's like, no, she sure seemed dead. She was wearing a watch that said 1 p.m. because, you know, time differences between, like, Japan and Paris or whatever. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Because, you know, a watch doesn't need electricity from the building to run, depending on the watch, but, you know, they have batteries. I saw it. Table clock. Yes, Mr. Payne? Well, Mr. White? I mean, I do. He wouldn't have known! He could have known that the weapon was a clock, is to hold it in his hand, yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. You have to touch the thing in order to, like, have it tell the time. But that would mean that he would have to have touched it. Because he went into the apartment. You already proved it yourself. I prove you're the one who killed her. You struck with the clock. Then the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. Voices burn into your mind, that's why you're so certain about the time. Objection! What's the meaning of this? It is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face! Would the witness care to elaborate? Did she strike the victim with the clock? That day... I never! What is this Danganronpa? Oh, I heard. No, I saw. Oh, draw. Comb over. No, it's just a toupee. But he is balding. A moment, please. Shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. White, Your Honor. Fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. I think it's 8:25. He is the thinker, after all. What time it is now? 11:25. 3 hours later. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. Try to talk your way out of this one. Got one thing. Yes, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running slow on the day of the murder? Who would have changed it? It's a murder weapon! Who would have tampered with this? Like, oh, let's change the time on a murder weapon. Not so fast! I mean, Chief, listen up, White. Don't throw this one away, not like this think, but Chief, it's over. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow, and think through it. Why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason you have your proof, right, White? Reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow. Yes! Okay. The passport! Okay, wait. I want to check this right bloody now. Time in Paris, France. Right now, it's 10:39 p.m. Time in Japan is 5:39 a.m. So that's much larger than 3 different. But wait. Okay, so it's 10:39. The localization is set in the United States. It's about 2:40, which is still like 8 hours off, as opposed to the like 7 hours off. Like, where is it? Like 2 a.m. right now. The Japanese setting was more obvious. So it doesn't matter if it's Japan or like the US. It would still be right? Yeah, I mean, on the East Coast, it's like 5 right now. Yeah, it's almost 5, which is, you know, yeah, 10 versus like 4. It's still 6 hours off. So why would that be the case? But I'm going to present the passport anyway. So I know the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours, when it's 4 p.m. there. Let me just double check once more. Again, right now, Paris, France specifically, it's about 10:40 p.m. 7 hours. Right? Yeah. 11, 12, and then plus 5. So 7 hours of difference. Wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. And we set our clock since returning home. That's why the time we struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. I wish that we could go back and like check the log to see what the thinker clock said. If it said AM or PM. Or should I say, Mr. Did It? It wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. Even though the difference is actually 7 hours, but again, that's Paris. No, she went to specifically Paris, unless there was a Paris in somewhere else, but... He was arrested. Sorry, where's the log? Mission on, text box. Shoot. I didn't see what he had said. Nope, I can't check the log. I can't see what people have said if I accidentally skip over them. Find the true couple at the same time. Thank you. It's only a formality, but... Larry Butts. Not innocent. That this court is adjourned. Frank was a common burglar. Plus, the newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house that day. Larry went to her apartment. The victim wasn't home. Himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching a place, the victim returned, grabbed it, hit her. Still can't believe we won. Never mind. I mean, she doesn't deserve to die. Like, calm down, Phoenix. Congratulations, Harry. Hey? Yeah, see, I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. Innocent. Thanks, but... Dinner? Movie? My treat? Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. You made this? Yo, can you believe it? So into her, and she's just playing me for a fool. Squeeze. Sorry. I mean, to be fair, take that. Or just some jump to her. What about the clock? So it's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Hold on. That doesn't make sense that she took it traveling. If it was already in her apartment as she got... Unless she came home, unpacked, left again, then came back. Hold on a second. Things change depending on how you look at them. People too. I really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All you can do is believe in them. And then you have to believe in yourself. Listen, learn, grow strong. Is his name Larry or Harry? Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends, but pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Does he count the clock he gave Mia? Is he going to be at the center of another incident? And Larry won't be able to keep. What the flip is going on here? The end? Well, gee, that was a great game. Okay, brand new episode has been added. Turnabout Sisters. Let's save the game. Sure. Sure. Nope. Let's go back. Bwing. Bwing. It is nice, like, actually trying to figure out what happened, like, who did it and stuff during the trial, instead of, like, oh, this is exactly what happened. Okay, you know what happened? Now, like, add up the pieces to lead to that conclusion. It's like solving a math problem with either, like, just the things that you have, or looking at the back of the book, finding the answer, and then piecing them together to find that answer. Which is something I'm always remembered by that one, like, image of, like, I don't know how, but you used the wrong formula and got to the right answer. Like, yeah, it's like, hey, look at the back of the book, write down the answer. And it's like, okay, figure out how to get to the answer. And it's like, that's why in math class, they always have the students, like, have to, like, show their work to show that they didn't just, okay, write down what the questions are, flip to the back of the book, boom, 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 answers. But the questions are like 1 + 1 equals, and it's like, oh, you have to like draw a little arrow from one of the ones pointing to the second one, do a little diagram, 1 + 1 = 2, and then you'd be like, 1 + 1 = 2, and this was like grade 8 stuff, and it was like, I look at the question and I find the answer and I can prove that on tests and stuff, and the teacher's like, no, you have to show your work. You have to take an extra 3 hours to show longhand everything, and oh, that isn't good enough, so I'm going to mark it as a 0. Like, yeah, sure, you showed your work, but you didn't do like, oh, this minus this equal, you didn't show your work with 2 - 1 = 1 to like reverse your work to show that it's true. It's like, I look at it, I see the answer. That's something that should be celebrated, not something that should be tormented. Ugh. That's been on my chest since middle school. I need water. Oh, lonely. It's all your fault. Great. Oh yeah, having your own place. That's nice. Hey, Mia. Another clock. Sis. Almost missed that part. You know, I'm only teasing. Probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. I turn out that way. Like burgers. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your phones tell you that they record your conversations? Do you have access to your own phone conversations? Take what's mine, the papers. Can't give you what I don't have. Wow, I see it right over there. Let's swallow those papers. How could you know? Cogniferous of my background, gathering information is my history. Yeah. Farewell, Miss Frey. Oh, I was gonna say, is this the same guy again? Red, white, blue. Fifth, 9:08 p.m. Okay, okay. Oh, we moved to the office, and it's like, I smell blood. Sis, someone's there. Gosh, people really have to start wearing, like, helmets and stuff. Why is the Thinker statue still here? The guy wanted it so the, like, paperwork wouldn't be used by someone else, right? Great, you just took all the warmth out of her body. Now what? Okay, listen, these Thinker statues have to be taken and destroyed. What does it say? I mean, it sure looks like it says Maya. I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. There, is that better? Now you can read. A department store dated yesterday. Okay. And this. Oh. Books? Okay. Nope, hold on. Books. Perfectly normal office desk. Very particular stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff. Simple. Fay & Co. ledger book. Obviously taking it apart. Police? Please come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? Yeah, but she's holding a phone in her hand. I mean, if I'm still here, it's like, hey, listen. I was about to call the police to report this body. Is there nothing to look at now? Can't go below this line. That's so weird. Yeah, no. Alright, back. And then move to... on the back of this receipt. Please, police. Yo, listen. We can talk. We can talk. Of course you are. Gumshoe. And it's not a murder. Anyway, don't want to move him an inch, okay? You know what? Sure. We'll just stay here. Listen, we walked up on this too. And out there. Excuse me. That's my name. What? Okay, buddy, stop. Why do people... No. Why? Visiting hours to begin at the detention center. Uh, it's up to you. It's up to you. So, oh, you're the one in trouble here. Do you want me to be your attorney? Because I will be. On the other day. Upon his first time in court. How'd that go? It's quite the scene. Oh no, struck me into the hearts of evil. Like his experience. Sounds like it was fun! I don't know, Maya. Give him like 3 more years. Unless you want to be found guilty. I'm sorry, didn't mean to insult you. No, it's fair. It's fair. But, I mean... I know. What are you... Voice? Yes! Our conversation's on myself and you record it. Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Oh, that detective took my cell phone. But you know so you don't forget, okay? This. All acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. People in religious training. I mean, wasn't I literally just talking about this too? Hold on. I was just talking about this earlier! In trouble, I should call him. This piece of paper wasn't taken away. I'll represent you. With that, if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? Well, this afternoon. Almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be right back. Anyway. Got a call from my sister. Wanted me to hold up with some evidence. When did you arrive? About, like, 9. It's off. I could smell the blood. Anyway, I'm gone. Is there anything to examine here? Yes. Give me a stuffed nose. Nothing to sneeze at. Of course you can't sneeze. All that oil scent is clogging your stuffing your nose. Ever been read? Probably not. They are definitely there for show. Oh yeah, could you move out of the way so I could look at stuff? What do we have here? Okay. What about your family? Only had my sister. Father died. Yeah. I lose my powers. Usual murder case. Quite a stir. Yep. Running out of leads, they're getting desperate. This capture was innocent. Okay, interesting. Sure, these law offices. Alright. He was proven innocent. And you were... Detective Suede Shoes. It's Gumshoe, right? Gumtree. Alright. Quite the detective. Yeah. Alright, nice. Death was instantaneous. Again, the unforced trauma stuff. She's in the hotel. Yeah. Became a prosecutor at the age of 20. What's he doing? I was gonna make a Death Note joke, but it would have been a bit of a reach. Anyway, let's go. Gatewater, eh? Well, hello there, handsome. Are you doing a cat thing? What's up with you? Hi. You're the lawyer, right? The detective told me. Say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Tee-hee. Make my job harder. Like something out of a movie. I contain myself. Oh. I'm the beautiful eyewitness. Okay, anyway, let's examine. Because that looks weird. Big vocabulary. No, encourage her. Like happened the other day, the bad thing. What did you see when it happened? Go to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, tomorrow? I do like the pink hair. I'll say that much. What do we have that we can examine? Okay, that's something that should be in evidence, honestly. Also, this. Maybe later. Alright, the detention center. Talk. No. Present. Present. His eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Sure. God. Well, he thinks you did it because, like, your name is at the crime scene. Anyway, let's go back to, I guess, this law office. Okay. Sorry, I don't have anything to say about this. Creep, fine. Go look elsewhere. Think not. What? What do you mean, Tosai? Let's just go. I'm afraid that no lawyer worth the salt will take on this case. Terribly sorry. Why? Yeah. So, I'm not buying. Anyway, move to the detention center. What? Someone else is the culprit. Easy to assume that Maya was the killer. Okay, listen. Someone is going around who's strong enough to kill a person with, like, one hit. Do you really think Maya's the kind of person with the strength to do that? The lawyer refused to help her out. Oh yeah, Maya. Do you think that Maya really is the kind of person to be able to, like, strong enough to be able to kill someone in, like, one hit like that? Talk. Nothing. Move. Go back to the hotel. Mr. White of Blue Corp. Yeah. Okay, anyway, examine, and let's check out the drawer. A wiretap. Or get to this woman's bottom. Like, it's your own fault. Oh, Miss May in court. To be continued. And this looks like a good natural stopping point. It's already saving. But let's save anyway. Overwrite the data, yes. So anyway, that's a good episode. And in next episode, we'll go to court.